Having nice lighting can really up the quality of the look of your videos. You could do a whole course on lighting, but let's just focus on lighting to isolate and illuminate you in a pleasing way for your course. The key to this is soft light. This is where the transition between light and shadow is smooth and not abrupt. To do this, you'll need a large diffuse light source that is close to you. Let's look at a few possible ways that you can achieve this. The cheapest option is natural lighting from the sun. You can illuminate one side of your face by sitting close to a large window with the natural light diffused by the clouds on an overcast day, or a diffuser like some white semi-transparent material. If the shadows are too harsh on one side of your face, you can use a reflector to fill them in. The only problem with natural light though is that you can't control it, so your exposure may shift during filming. For example, if the clouds move over the sky. For more control, you can block out the natural light and use artificial lights. A variation on a 3-point light setup can work great for your courses. This is where you have one diffuse light source called a key light about 45 degrees up to one side. This will produce a triangle shadow on your face. Then you have a second light source or a reflector that's not as bright, about 45 degrees on the other side. And this is called a fill light to fill in the shadows just a little bit. Then you can have a third light behind you called a backlight or rim light that illuminates your back to give you some separation from the background. This is just one look that works, but you can vary to suit how you want to play with light and shadow. For example, if you're doing a course on beauty or makeup, then having a diffuse light source or glamour LED ring right in front of you can work quite well. For this look, I'm using one big round softbox. It's up here about 45 degrees. Because it's round, it puts a nice little catch light in my eyes, and to separate me from the background, I've got some backlights. If you go in the natural light option, then those all-in-one reflectors are handy because you can reflect the light to fill in the shadows with the shiny sides, remove reflections with the black sides, and use a diffuser to soften your light source. If you go in the artificial lights, then you want to use LEDs. You can adjust their brightness by changing their distance or with their dimmers. You can get ones that change color temperature from tungsten yellow to daylight white, and some even change to any color so you can add them as an accent to match your brand or to set a mood. You don't want to use normal indoor lights like fluorescents though, because these are not continuous and they may cause your video to flicker because they don't play nice with your video frame rate. Once you sort your lighting, make sure you set your camera's white balance to match. You want your whites to be white, not yellow or blue. I shoot with daylight colored lights, so I set my white balance to daylight. So in summary, if you want to look good, you need good lighting.